Hello students, in this video we will implement the bitwise operators. Okay, so we include the header file hash include iostream using namespace std int main. I declare two variables, int x equal to 10, int y equal to 2. Now I want to see the output of applying the bitwise AND operator x and y equal to. Okay, so x and y. You have to put this expression inside the parenthesis, otherwise the compiler will show an error. Okay, now we'll try to run it. Let's save it. bitwise.cpp. The result is 2. You can verify it. Now we will try to implement the next bitwise operator, that is bitwise OR x or y. Okay, the result is 10. Next operator is XOR x XOR y. The output is 8. Now we implement the complement operator. Remember, complement operator is a unary operator. X complement is equal to x complement and L. To make the interpretation easier, let's take y complement. Okay, because it will be easy for us to understand how this operator is functioning. You can see that y is 2 and y complement is -3. How is this -3? This can be understood when we try to write it in the form of binary numbers, in the form of bits. Okay, for example, let me open the OpenBoard software. It will take a while. Okay, okay, so y is equal to 2. So what is the binary representation of y? 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 0. Okay, and the complement operator flips all the bits. It makes zeros ones and ones zeros. So the result is 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1. Okay, so the result is this. But how the machine is reading it? Machine is reading it by looking at it as a negative number. Why is the machine interpreting it as a negative number? Because the first bit is 1. The first bit is usually a sign bit. Okay, now let's try to see what is -3. how is minus 3 stored on the machine? Minus 3 or all the negative numbers are stored in 2's complement form. Okay, all the negative numbers are stored in 2's complement form. What is 2's complement? Take plus 3, then convert it into binary numbers 0 0 0 0 0 0 1 1, then take 1's complement 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 0, and then take 2's complement. 2's complement is taken by adding 1 to the 1's complement. So it is 1 1 1 1 1 1 0 1. Now can you see that this representation of minus 3 is same as this representation of 2 complement, right? So now you can understand that 2 complement, the output of 2 complement is equal to minus 3. Okay, so I hope now you will be able to understand why the result of y complement, that is 2 complement, is minus 3. Okay, now we move on to our next this bitwise operator, that is shift left. Okay, cout x, first let's print a message. X shift left one time is equal to x shift left 1 ENDL. Now we try to run it. X was 10. By shifting x to left once gives us 20. That is, x is multiplied by 2. If we change it and make it 2, then the result is 40. Okay. In the same way, we can implement the shift right operator. X shift right 2. First let's take 1. X shift left 1. X was originally 10. Now it is dividing it by 2 and the result is 5. Please note that we are shifting the bits in X, but we are not modifying the X itself. That is, X value will remain 10 throughout this program. If you want to change the value of X, then you will write X equal to X shift right 2 and then print the value of X. Now X has become 40, and when you shift it right by 1, 40 becomes halved. 40 gets divided by 2 and the answer is 20. Okay, and if we modify it, we shift it right twice, then the result will be 10. Okay.